Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we'll discuss structure of skeletal muscle. And during this discussion, you will come across these terminologies: striated muscle, epimysium, fascicles, perimysium, muscle fiber or muscle cell, myofibril, myofilaments, endomysium, actin, and myosin. Skeletal muscle is a muscle which are attached to the bone, and this attachment is by connective tissue which is called tendon, and these connective tissue then cover the whole muscle belly, and this covering of the connective tissue which cover the muscle belly is called epimysium. You can see that from the tendon fibers are arises and cover the muscle belly. This is called epimysium. The function of this sheet is to keep the muscle in its original shape during contraction and prevent its derangement or disintegration. Skeletal muscle consists of numerous units or bundle called fascicles. This belly consists of multiple bundles inside the epimysium, and if you bring one of this bundle is called fascicle, and fascicle are also surrounded by connective tissue called the perimysium. Fascicle, it has also a covering sheet because inside this bundle or this fascicle also there are fibers or bundles, so this is also covered by the connective tissue which is called perimysium, and each fascicle is composed of numerous muscle fiber. Here there are numerous muscle fiber or muscle cell. These inside this muscle bundle are again another arrangement of fibers which are called muscle fiber or muscle cells. Muscle cell ensheathed by endomysium consists of many fibrils or myofibril, and these myofibril are made of long protein molecule called myofibrils. We will take one fiber from this fascicle, so this is called myofilament, and again it is covered by a sheet which is called endomysium. Myofibrils, each muscle fiber contain several hundred to several thousand myofibril. This is the one myofibril, and in this myofibril, we have several hundred to several thousand myofibrils. This is the enlarged or clear picture. You can see the myofibril, and it is inside the muscle fiber. So the muscle fiber consists of several hundred to several thousand myofibrils. Myofilaments. There are two types of myofilaments: actin and myosin filaments. Each myofilament is composed of about 500 myosin filament and 3000 actin filament. The actin are 3000. These are the actin filaments. In green color they are myosin. Their count is up to 1500. So it is 1:2. The thick filaments are myosin and the thin filaments are actin. Myosin and actin filament parallelly interdigitate and thus cause the myofibril to have alternate light and dark bands. You can see that these are interdigitated. They are like this when fingers are. If we put our finger in this pattern, the arrangement of actin and myosin are there. They interdigitate each other, and this interdigitation causes a light band and a dark band, and these are the light band. Here you can see the light band contain only actin filaments and are called I band. In this here the thin filament actin are present, and this is called I band. They are isotropic to polarized light. They look light when polarized light are passed from this area. So this area look light, and it is called I band. The dark band contain myosin filament as well as the end of actin. Thin filaments are actin and the thick ones are the myosin. So in dark area, the thin and the thick filaments. This is look under microscope dark, and this dark area is called A band because they are anisotropic to polarized light. The light passes with difficulty from this area, or there is obstruction to the light, so they look dark under microscope. This is the magnifying picture. Here you can see the thin filaments and the thick myosin filament. This is the myosin filament and the actin are present together. They interdigitate each other. This area is dark and this is light. This look under microscope light and this look dark, and this is the area where only myosin filaments are present, and this area is called M band. The portion of the myofibril are of the whole muscle fiber that lie between the two successive Z line is called a sarcomere. Here you can see another line to which actins are attached. On both sides, actins are attached. Actin of this portion and actin of this portion. And this is the area between two Z lines. This Z line and this is Z line. The area between these two Z lines is called sarcomere. And this is the functional unit of muscle. This is a muscle under microscope. You can see the rock area, the Z line, the light area, the I band, and this is called the A band. This is the Z line, and these are mitochondria which are lying parallel to the myofilament or muscle cells. I-10 filamentous molecule. The actin filaments are attached to the Z lines directly, while in case of myosin, they are attached by springy molecules. They are very springy and they are attached to the Z lines and to each other side by side. Titan molecule act as a framework that hold the myosin and actin filament in place. Sarcoplasm. Myofibrils are suspended side by side in the muscle fiber. Between them there is a space, and this space is filled with fluid. This fluid is called sarcoplasm, in which these fibers or filaments are suspended. This sarcoplasm also contains large quantity of potassium, magnesium, and phosphate, plus multiple protein, enzyme, mitochondria. These are the mitochondria that lie parallel to the myofibril and supply large amount of energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. Sarcoplasmic reticulum. Sarcoplasmic reticulum surround the myofibril. This is the myofibril, and you can see that there is a mesh-like structure which surround each of the myofibril. It plays extremely important role in controlling muscle contraction, and this mesh is more abundant or in large quantity in muscle which contract more rapidly. T-tubules. T-tubules are also called transverse tubule. They are actually extension of the cell membrane that penetrates skeletal muscle cell. Also, the cardiac muscle cell contain large concentration of ion channel transporter pumps, T-tubule and pumps. This is the membrane which cover these cells, and these T-tubule means they are found transversely around the myofibril, and they are actually invagination of this cell membrane into the tubules and cover the T-tubule. The T-tubule permit rapid transmission of the action potential into the cell. It contains large amount because a muscle is a thick bundle. Spread of action potential is difficult to reach every portion of the muscle. So through these T-tubule, the calcium and the action potential is transmitted to each and every cell of the muscle myofibril, and in this way the muscle contracts. It also plays an important role in the regulation of calcium concentration. Striated muscle, there are light band and dark band. So these light and dark band look like a stria or strips in the muscle. That's why these muscles are called striated muscle. And the cardiac muscle and skeletal muscle are striated. On the other hand, the smooth muscle has no stria. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for 10-time notification and leave your valuable comments for improvement of the channel.